Test, test. Test, test, test. Hey, folks. Let's just say we're back, right? I like that. We're back. Hey, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. There you go. And that's the phone number. You can reach the show right there. That's the email. You can email us at, and there's all the ways to follow us on social media. Don't stand up in a room and make a statement if you don't want the media to report on it. Don't do it. So, right now in North Georgia, we will get to the impeachment trials, tribulations, whatever they are, the books, the saga, all the publications that will be coming out in the future. Historians are writing first time for everything. But before we get to all that, we have so many elections to cover in North Georgia. We have Gilmer County Post 2 Commissioner, special election. We'll work on that one tomorrow. We'll get right in there, dive into it. We have trying to replace Dallas Miller, Post 2 Commissioner that resigned. We have Chair Commissioner and Post 1, which we haven't had any. I don't have a whole lot of rumors other than Johnny Searcy in Fannin County, Post 1 in Fannin County. Sources say that Earl Johnson will not be running for re-election in Fannin County for Post 1, and Johnny Searcy will be running for that seat. So that's the police chief of Blue Ridge. Now, none of this has been confirmed. Okay, I haven't confirmed this. Just saying, there's a lot of talk. And then here in Gilmer, Post 2, Dallas Commissioner, Dallas Miller resigned, Al Smith, Jason Biggs, Hubert Parker, a lot of candidates there, so we'll talk about that. Blue Ridge City Council, sources say for the special election, Mike Painter is going to run. Another source said Angelina Powell was going to run again, so I don't know. We'll check it out. It's going on everywhere, right? Now, up in Towns County, Georgia, and this is one you want to go look at. Go to fetchyournews.com, Towns County. And last Friday, they have a thing up there called Movers and Shakers, all right? And it's every Friday morning. It's a little breakfast up there, 30, 40 people sometimes get together, maybe less, have different speakers. Well, right now, Sheriff Chris Clinton, running for re-election, addressed Movers and Shakers last week. There's been a lot of talk, and I do say a lot of talk in Towns County, that Sheriff Chris Clinton, which has a band, and a lot of argument up there that he puts more time into his band and where he's playing on Friday and Saturday nights than being the sheriff. Now, that's stuff you can go read for yourself, not anything I'm making up. But Sheriff Chris Clinton accusations have been that he has been to rehab for drug addiction. Now that's an accusation, okay? Now, it's just been rumored and an accusation, but his father stood up in the middle of the room Friday to address those allegations that his son, Chris Clinton, has been to rehab recently over drug addiction. Now, I'm just saying that's an allegation, but his dad stood up and addressed it. So if you don't want to get the conversation going, shut the hell up. But now the conversation's wide out there. Did Chris Clinton go to rehab, the sheriff of Towns County? Did he? For drug addiction? I don't know. But the dad put it out there on his own. He said, I want to answer some rumors that are going around. So you can read that story on fetchyournews.com. fetchyournews.com, Towns County. Also, we got, so whistleblower. It's not a whistleblower. He's not a whistleblower, okay? Now, America, let me get, all right, you can't tell me, all right, now, let me get this out of the way, okay? Let me get it out of the way, get it over with, because we have a lot to do today. You cannot tell me that when you hear whistleblower, you don't think number 82. You can't tell me that anytime you hear whistleblower, just say it, number 82. I don't know how bad that is, but impeachment, whistleblower, really? Sorry, get it off the screen. Wow, get that off the screen. That was bad. In fact, Lonnie, I would have refused to do that one. I would say, I don't think that's right. But you went with it, so anyhow. Now, here are the three Jews. What a Monday, man. Do you not believe in the deep state now? Right? Do you not believe in the deep state now? Let me ask you a question. I mean, come on, let's get real for a minute, okay? We will go through all of the bylines and everything like that. You're hearing, and we'll put it out there in a minute, you're hearing in fear for the he/she's life, the leaker, one of the White House spies, deep state spies, is concerned about their safety, so the federal government's going to make sure they're safe. Do you not wish that the federal government would have kindly kept an eye on this guy a little closer, number 21? Do you not wish in a federal facility that the guards would have kept a little closer eye on this guy right here? I mean, we have a phone call with the Ukrainian president, okay? Donald Trump is the guy selling him these Stinger missiles. What are these, the planes, Vipers, whatever they are. Obama wouldn't sell them. We think maybe we should look at some corruption in the world. Donald Trump. This guy right here. Do you not think they should have kept a little closer eye on this guy right here, Epstein? I don't know. How about number 22? This pedophile, there's Prince Andrew, okay? Don't make him short and fat. That would be me. Don't try to put them always in the window. I mean, they're not that short. Look at Epstein. Looks like 4'2". I like it. It's kind of funny. But anyhow, hey, I'm serious. Don't you think that real rape of young women with these pieces of garbage like Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew and Democrats like George Mitchell and what's his name out there in New Mexico, don't you wish there would have been a little more effort of these pieces of garbage that raped these women as of 23? A fake created rape? The Democrats and the deep state faked and created a coup attempt with Russian collusion delusion. It fell apart. They wanted to stop Brett Kavanaugh, and he is not Epstein. So they created a fake rape. Now, to me, this could, at no time do I think women want anyone, especially a woman that has truly been raped. When I say truly been raped, don't take that the wrong way. A woman that's been raped, okay, at no time wants to hear a woman create a fake rape because if a woman's been raped, they want to be heard, okay? But Dianne Feinstein and the pieces of garbage Democrats did not have any problem whatsoever creating a total fake, several rapes, according to them, of this Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh. They created that. They created the Russian delusion, collusion, conspiracy that you and I know. Friday we were listening. Let's go back to number 21. We had a fake rape created, days trying to do everything to bring down Kavanaugh, tie it to Donald J. Trump. This guy right here, the only thing that was ever brought out in the media that actually was reported was he was once friends with Donald J. Trump. It's like Joe Biden. You have 28. Now, I'm serious. The reason I'm drawing the parallels is the deep state media has 28, I think it's 28 times on the manifest, right, where Bill Clinton was on the Lolita Express, right? I mean, they have all this evidence on this guy. And what do? They don't protect the guy. They don't keep the guy alive. He commits suicide, allegedly, which I don't believe he committed suicide. I believe he was killed myself. But that being said, he allegedly commits suicide, and Bill Clinton's been cleared. Basically cleared. The media can't find anything that would cause them to say that Bill Clinton did anything wrong with this person. Now fast forward to Biden and his son, Hunter. They can't find anything wrong with anything Joe Biden's son did with Burisma and Ukraine for $50,000 a month. Nothing wrong. It's all Donald Trump and a phone call. Now, let me show you something here, and then I'm going to take a brief break, okay? I want to show you the opening of all of the morning shows. I do not watch CNN, but this is the opening of all of the morning shows Sunday morning, okay? Number one, this is some of the cuts. Breaking news, Giuliani aided by DeGeneva and Tosing. Is that her name? Tosing? Whatever. Okay? Number two, I love the little Jew. I love this little Jew. He was on yesterday morning. Will the Trump administration comply? That's Stephen Miller out of the White House. Okay, number three. Why was $331 million in aid to Ukraine held up? Number four. Now, they spent all morning yesterday running interference and covering for Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. Lysenko, whatever his name is, former prosecuting general of Ukraine. Now, my understanding, this is the guy, okay? This is the guy that Zelensky, the new president, fired. I understand the new president, Zelensky, fired him. Now, I also understand this is the prosecutor that Biden put in place when he fired the other one. When Biden made the claim, hey, you will fire him, I'm going to be on a plane in 6 hours, or, you know, I'm going to withhold $1 billion in loan guarantees. Well, to get rid of the other guy, this is the guy they put in place. And what does he do? He exonerates Biden and Hunter Biden, says, hey, we can't find any wrongdoing. But this guy was fired by Zelensky. I'm just going through the morning shows right now. Number five, impeachment inquiry. Yes, Adam Schiff is mentally ill. He's mentally ill. Impeachment inquiry, Adam Schiff is on there. Number six. Now, the president has major leaks in the White House. Oh, okay. All right. The White House has had major leaks inside the White House. So they have gone through and tried to put extra levels of security in the White House to keep from the deep state media, the deep state leaking things to the deep state media, you know, like James Comey and Brennan and Clapper and those people, okay? So the President of the United States and the White House staff have done everything they can to try to secure and stop the leaks coming out of the White House. Because every president of the United States, Obama, whether you liked him or not, Bush, no matter who, has to be able to have private conversations, whether you like it or not, with foreign leaders. So supposedly they have a secure server that they're putting the transcripts of these phone calls into to keep Brennan and Clapper and Comey and all of the deep state inside the White House and spies from getting it to the New York Times and Washington Post. That's just the bottom line. So, number 6 there, look at here. Are we able to get that back up, or are you still working on it? Okay. He said that picture corrupted. So there it is. Okay. So there's President Trump, President Putin conversations this year. May 3rd, phone call. All right. You remember the meeting with Putin and President Trump where only the translators were present and the media wants a copy of the translator's notes? July 31st, a phone call. Folks, they want, in the subpoena impeachment inquiry, they want the transcript of Putin and Trump's phone calls, okay? They want anything that was in that server because they couldn't get into it. Now, you notice the president had no problem at all just reaching right into the server that they claim is so secretive and putting it right out there to the American people. Here's what was said, okay? All right, transparency. But, not to just be redundant, we all know that the spies within the White House have been so bad, they have no choice but to lock away and secure, okay, these conversations. All right? The media wants them out. They're tired of not being able to get to the bottom of the leaks. They're tired of not getting these leaks to put on the front page of the Washington Post and the New York Times. They want the phone calls out. They will not stop. You will see May 3rd, July 31st, the transcript from the interpreter in the room with the meeting with Putin. Remember that. Go all the way back to that. This is what they want. They won't stop. Number 7, Chuck Todd is breaking down the Ukraine connection. All right. Here's Michael McFaul. All right. Number 8. Okay. He is helping run interference. He is helping Joe Biden and the Democrats in the impeach. He is former U.S. ambassador to Russia. For who? Obama, right? All right, number 9. The officials named in whistleblower complaint, meaning the leak. Vice President Pence, Attorney General Barr, Secretary of State Pompeo, former Mayor Giuliani, U.S. Attorney Durham, because we're waiting for U.S. Attorney Durham's investigation, right? Ambassador Sondland, Special Rep Volker, he resigned. Volker resigned as of Friday. And Ambassador Yovanovitch, okay, to Ukraine, that was recalled. Now, Giuliani, this is the way ABC opened up, number 10. Whistleblower complaint, this is the way they opened up. Number 11, one-on-one with Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani. You know, I said this the other day. They could talk about Giuliani as far as MSNBC. They could all make fun of Rudy Giuliani, okay? Every one of them. This guy was a top cop of New York, Attorney General, right? Was he not the Attorney General? District Attorney to the Southern District of New York or whatever. This guy knows how to do an investigation, all right? I mean, I love the way the media has just erased his past. He knew how to go head to head. He has right now the biggest mob family, okay, talking about mobs, mob family convictions in history. This guy right here, he went after them. There was a hit on Giuliani by the family, okay? Cosa Nostra, right? Nostra or whatever. There was a hit put out on Giuliani. This guy went after the hardest and toughest criminals in the United States of America. This guy had clearance, all kinds of clearance at this time. Second, he was mayor of New York City. Now, when you're mayor of New York City, you have to be kept up on all kinds. The police, FBI, everybody's in your city in New York City. You have to meet all the clearances possible in New York City. You have to be aware of any terrorist threats. You have to be aware of anything that's about to happen in New York City. So as mayor, you have an enormous, whether you like it or not, de Blasio has an enormous amount of clearances. Mayor Giuliani has an enormous amount of clearances. Now, this guy's also mayor of New York City when 9/11 hits. Do you not think that this guy had to be brought in and briefed on everything and anything after 9/11 on terrorist threats? Now, all of a sudden, he's treated as though he's a dumb lawyer. He's treated as though he does not understand how to do an investigation. He does not know how to read an affidavit. I'm just telling you, don't make too much fun of Rudy Giuliani. Now, there's a reason I say this, okay? If you make too much fun of him, watch. Why do you think he blistered Biden and Hunter Biden? Blistered them yesterday on the talk shows. Why do you think, with George Stephanopoulos, why do you think Biden's campaign is approaching networks right now and saying, hey, don't put this guy on TV anymore? Number 12, face the nation. The president, I would like you to do us a favor, though. Oh, man, do us a favor. All right, now, Face the Nation is the first yesterday that I was able to see do this, number 13. Now they got polling, ready to go. Impeach inquiry into the President Trump. This is a CBS News poll. 55 approve, 45 disapprove. Number 14, the polling is out. And those that approve, 23% are Democrats, Republicans, 87%, Democrats, 49 independents, and on the other side, 77% Republicans. Face the nation. Number 15, yesterday morning. President Trump deserves to be impeached over Ukraine. 42% say he deserves it. 36% does not deserve it. Too soon to say by 22%. Face the nation. I'm just going through yesterday's main shows and what they were trying to do yesterday. Number 16, Face the Nation. Lindsey Graham on there saying, hey, Margaret Brennan, hey, can I get a word in edgewise? Can I talk here? This is zero. This is hearsay. Zero. Face the Nation. Giuliani was on there yesterday. Number 17. All right, there you go. Number 17, Face the Nation. Number 18, this is the guy that is exonerating Biden and his son, Yuri Lutsenko, whatever, former prosecutor of the Ukraine from 2016 to 2019. He is actually the prosecutor that was put in place after Biden requested the other prosecutor, which that is number 19, Victor Shokin, okay, which Giuliani was showing affidavits yesterday concerning Shokin. Victor Shokin, former prosecutor general of the UK 2015 to 2016. He is the one they fired. This is the guy, Yuri Lutsenko, number 18. Lutsenko? I think you're right. There's no Z, right? But for some reason, all Russian and Ukrainian names, I want a Z in there somewhere. Okay. Tell me what you think that is one more time. Lysenko, right? Okay, I agree with you. All right, Yuri Lysenko, all right? You know who fired him? Zelensky, the president, the new president. So anyhow, number 20, Hunter Biden. Now, if you had the chance, because you have to get ready to tell your neighbor and have them tell their neighbor, because we got a lot of work in front of us. Hunter Biden, son of Joe Biden, disgraced, kicked out of the military for his cocaine, got a 50, look up Burisma Holdings, okay? The Ukrainian oligarch, one of the most corrupt men in the world, okay? Ukrainian oligarch, Hunter Biden is on the board, all right? Look up Rosemont Capital. Now, the Chinese, as Rush would call them, the Chi-Coms, the Chinese are waiting for the possibility of Biden to become president, because if you will read the book that Peter Schweitzer has out here, you will find out is it 1.5 billion in loans to Rosemont Capital, or operating capital to Rosemont, from the Bank of China. They got to pay back a favor the Bidens do to the Chinese. So don't think just Ukraine. And let me get this, and we'll go a little further here. Just a second. I want to show you two more pictures. All right. Get to polling again. This is number 44. Fox put this up this morning, number 44. ABC, CBS spent the entire show, and I watched it, the entire show, ABC and CBS, to impeachment. CNN, I guess, is Jake Tapper, 52.5 minutes of the show. NBC, 51 minutes of the show. And Fox, Chris Wallace, 40 minutes. That's how much time on all four networks was dedicated in lying to the American people that President Donald Trump has done something wrong, when the truth is the deep state, okay, just like Giuliani said, hey, I'll tell you what, Stephen Miller said, hey, I've been in there for 3 years. I can tell the difference between a whistleblower and a deep state operative. It was a deep state operative, okay, a spy inside the White House. So here's the bottom line, okay? Right there. They spent all morning lying to the American people. Absolutely lying to the American people about what Donald Trump did. Paul Manafort is in prison. Look at the case brought against Paul Manafort in the Ukraine. Just look. Just look. Hang tight. I'll get right back with you. Number 61. He said it yesterday on the show. Stephen Miller, whistleblower, is a deep state operative. He is. If you don't believe in the deep state now, you never will be. Nancy Pelosi says it's about patriotism. I want to show you one other. I had one here. I'll get it after the break, because we're going to probably dedicate this show. Well, how come you didn't see her on all the morning shows? Number 77. Financial Times, Elizabeth Warren will be the winner from Trump impeachment. How come you didn't see her on any of the morning shows? Why not? Now, she has made some comments, but they're very small comments. Where's Elizabeth Warren? Just sitting back and letting Trump take Biden out for her? You know, Friday they said one Republican had cracked. Remember Friday? They said already one Republican had cracked and come out in favor of what? In favor of impeachment, right? Can we not find just one Democrat that'll tell the truth? Just one. Just one Democrat that will come out and tell the truth of what really happened here. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
The summer truck event is here at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. So come get a payload of savings on Georgia's favorite trucks, like over $11,000 off new Silverado crew cabs, or more than $6,000 off Colorado crew cabs. Every Chevy truck and SUV is discounted for this special event. Don't miss out. The summer truck event at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevy trucks always cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I was Oil and Gas, founded in 2002. Burisma, okay, take that out of my ear, please. I will say I can't explain this, and I'll be candid because if you will look, Burisma Group was founded in 2002 by Ukrainian businessman there's got a ski in there, right? Who was Minister of Natural Resources under the former president. Returned to Ukraine in February 2018 after the corruption investigation into Burisma Holdings had been completed in December 17 with no charges filed against him. In 2013, it was speculated that the company may be sold. All right. Okay. There was investigation into this corporation. You're going to hear back and forth, but it was cleared. The oligarch, the corrupt oligarch that I cannot pronounce the name, was cleared in 2018 of the corruption investigation where he was allowed to return to Ukraine, okay? No charges were filed against him. What you got to do is you got to go in investigator, and look at who all was investigating. Now, if you look at Burisma Gas and Oil, all right, in Ukraine, Kiev, Ukraine, and you hear them talk about the EU, all right? You hear them talk about the EU, and you hear them talk about the International Monetary Fund, okay? And you hear all of these other, okay, allies that cleared Burisma and wanted the same one Joe Biden wanted Inspector fired, okay? If you'll look at the Russian gas pipeline to Germany. So in Europe, okay, Ukraine, Russia, natural gas, that's a big deal. A lot of corruption involved in it. Natural gas all through Europe and oil is a lot of corruption, okay? Hunter Biden, which we know for a fact, had no experience whatsoever and was given a $50,000 a month job. Now, every time you look, that's number 20, every time you look, you're being told Hunter Biden what? Hunter Biden was cleared. Okay? Joe Biden was cleared. No wrongdoing. You got to go look who cleared these two, all right? So this guy sat on a board. He had no reason whatsoever of Burisma Holding because of his dad. And if they put him on the board for $50,000 a month, okay, Joe Biden would make everything else go away. Absolutely no investigation. And because the President of the United States says, hey, let's look into this, Democrats have turned the lie, their lie, into a megaphone with the deep state corrupt corporate media. Okay? So this guy right here got a $50,000 a year job. We should not look at that. We should not talk about it. Okay? President said to the Ukrainian president, you know, we need a couple answers here. Now, CloudStrike. Now, do your own research. Don't trust me on this, obviously, but do your own research. CloudStrike. When the Democrats claimed they had their servers hacked, don't forget, I'm not joking around, Seth Rich is dead, okay? And when the Democrats claimed they had their servers hacked, and the FBI showed up, so what you keep hearing is why did the president go to Giuliani? Now listen to me. Why did the president go to Giuliani? Why did the president go to someone else? Why did the president mention this to the president of Ukraine Zelensky, why didn't he go to our intelligence community, the FBI? Why didn't he? Why didn't he go to our FBI and our CIA? You remember when the FBI, now ask yourself and look into it. Look and see if the DNC hacked server was ever turned over to the FBI. Just look for yourself. Don't ask. Hey, just do your own research. When the DNC reported their server had been hacked, did they send it to the FBI? Did the FBI knock on the door and they turn over the server? Or did, when the FBI knocked on the door and said, hey, you said the DNC had a hack on the, your server was hacked. We need to take that server and do it, go through the data on that server and see where did the hack come from? Because we're the FBI. We need to know what really happened so we can protect. Democrats are always yelling about our elections, securing our elections. So we're the FBI. We need the server because here's what we need to do is we need to secure these elections. Okay. Well, we sent it to CloudStrike. CloudStrike has all of our servers. They handle all of that. They're doing it, and they said they will send you the information. Do your own research, okay? Do your own research. There's a rumor that possibly there's server data, because we talk about a server and we talk about something we can just pick up and move physically, but there's possible that a very wealthy oligarch in Ukraine is hiding server data for the DNC or has it on the DNC. We don't know. Okay, do your own research. Read for yourself. Okay, possible. Now, President Trump did not invite the Ukrainian government to meddle in our elections. President Trump said to Zelensky, the president, hey, Robert Mueller, you see everything we've been through in this country, everything we've been through. Maybe you can help clear this up so the American people can feel comfortable that nobody's meddling in their elections. Right there, read the transcript. Hey, you see what this country, we've been through a lot. This country's been through a lot the last 2 years. Maybe our citizens would like to know what really happened. Maybe you can help us with that. We would like to know. All right, folks, I'm going to take a brief break. It's 8:44 because at 9:10 I have to get out this morning. Always on Mondays, it's time for instant replay at 10:10 every Monday morning on Team FYN Sports, Team FYN Sports Facebook page. So I'm going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
Better days ahead.
The summer truck event is here at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. So come get a payload of savings on Georgia's favorite trucks, like over $11,000 off new Silverado crew cabs, or more than $6,000 off Colorado crew cabs. Every Chevy truck and SUV is discounted for this special event. Don't miss out. The summer truck event at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevy trucks always cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. As of Friday, Fannin County did not have the application in place for a GSA. What is a GSA? Fannin County High School. Let me back up. Let's get this correct. So if you're going to talk about something, at least get it right. As of Friday afternoon, by the close of the business day, Fannin County High School did not have an application that met all the criteria necessary for a GSA club for the high school. What is that? Gay Straight Alliance. Now you can look that up, GSA, high school clubs. I think they're represented in 19 states. Gay Straight Alliance. Serenity now. Okay, so in order, I'm just going to go off the top of my head, in order to have a club, you have to have, I think, 2 students have to find a certified teacher, has to be a certified teacher in the school system to sponsor or sponsor, I guess, the club. Then you have to have 10 members. Once you meet all the criteria, you take it to the principal, and the principal signs off on it. Now, I'm not going to tell you, you could read the article on FetcherNews.com in Fannin County, but Principal Eric Chofie did say in an article we have out this morning that he would not discriminate against any club that met the criteria. So as of Friday afternoon, there is no GSA, Gay Straight Alliance Club, in Fannin County High School yet. We'll leave it there. So, yesterday, like I said, now I want to show you, Stephen Miller said yesterday, and let me see what, let's go with this. I'm sorry, you cannot tell me that you never think of a whistleblower and not think of number 82. I'm sorry, I know. Bad taste, bad joke, all the above, right? I understand. Lonnie, are you protesting, putting it up? There you go, there you go. Just saying, just saying. I think that's America's whistleblower. All right, get that off the screen. That is just absolutely disgusting. We should never do anything like that here again. All right, number 78, Elizabeth Warren will be the winner of the Trump impeachment. That's what is being said this morning, and I am telling you, Elizabeth is out there. Last night, 60 Minutes helped bring to the American public the reason why Trump should be right after NFL football. 60 Minutes. Here's number 75, Scott Pelley. Nothing like Scott Pelley helping to introduce the country to the reason why Trump should be impeached. They did everything last week and this week to promote, okay, Trump being impeached and why he should be. Axios number 70. Trump's playbook will be Trump's playbook for planting suspicion. I would think the other way around is planting suspicion with the deep state. Trump's not planting suspicion. That being said, let me move. There's one other I want to talk about. Hold on a second. There was one right here I wanted to get to. All right, number 61. Stephen Miller. Whistleblower is deep state operative, okay? Now, you know I don't believe in coincidence, all right? Impeachment. Deep state operative. Let's go to number 79. Tom Steyer. Must impeach, right? He started must impeach. This is a Jewish guy. Just saying. Jewish guy there, Tom Steyer, must impeach. He has put millions of dollars in trying to change the elections in Georgia, millions of dollars in trying to change elections all across this country, millions of dollars in trying to get you to believe the President of the United States should be impeached. So this guy right here has spent millions and done everything he can over the past 3 years to try to get the President of the United States impeached. And here he is. Let's see the timing. I mean, then he decided he's going to run for President of the United States. Yes, he did. And he did not make the first debates when he decided he's going to run for President of the United States. But guess what? He will be on the debate stage for the next one, Tom Steyer will. Yes, he will. Just in time. While you wouldn't want Steyer up there 3 months ago, you wouldn't even want him up there for the last debate because he would be yelling impeach and he would have it all off. The timing would be off. So Tom Steyer could be standing on the stage in October at the perfect time to yell impeachment to impeach the President of the United States and say, I told you so, or whatever. So this is one of the deep state Jewish gentlemen that is trying to take down the President of the United States for the deep state. They all have a job. Number 80. Here's another Jewish fella. His name's Michael Bloomberg. He wants the government to have control over you by you not having any weapons whatsoever. He wants to take every gun in America, no matter what he does and lies. The other guy wants to impeach the president. This Jewish fellow wants to take every gun in the country. He wants to take them away. Perfect timing, right? What timing? To try to take your weapons away. This guy, his job in the deep state is to further government control over you. Last but not least, number 81, who is all through, his hands are all over Ukraine, all over the Bidens, his hands. He wants to collapse the finances of the world. This guy wants to collapse your country financially throughout the world. He wants to collapse Europe. Look up what countries, or I think there's a country right now that is pressing charges against him. I think they would throw him in prison for trying to collapse their country. Just look it up. Look up Soros. So you've got the impeachment Jew, the help control and take your gun Jew, and you got your Jew that wants to collapse the financial world right out from under you, and Ukraine is a keystone piece of it. I'm sorry, you get mad if you want. Then you turn around and you have this guy say, right here, Where's he at? Stephen Miller. Give me number, whistleblower is a deep state operative, number 61. Absolutely. Deep state operative. It's a spy in the White House. It's not a whistleblower. It's a spy inside the White House. These people have done everything. Phony rape charges. The man that is the disgusting man with Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew. Where's he at here? I had it just a minute ago. Give me 21. These pedophiles, these disgusting rapists, these disgusting child molesters, okay? Disgusting child molesters, number 22. Andrew, Prince Andrew, Epstein, right? Bill Clinton on the plane 28 times. Bill Richardson of Arizona, George Mitchell. The list goes on. Pedophiles, child rapists, molesters. Disgusting. Democrats. Nothing happens. This guy commits suicide. Really? Nothing happens at all to these people. The media let it go. Nothing to see here. The Clintons, allegedly, to me, maybe the Clintons had this guy killed. Maybe. Right? Nothing. But then they went and created a phony, and for women in America, number 23, they went and created a phony rape allegations against this man and ran with him. They went with Russian collusion, delusion to the President of the United States, a spy. They spied on his campaign, Donald Trump. They did everything they could for 2 years with a special counsel, Robert Mueller. Thousands of subpoenas. Rod Rosenstein, James Comey, the list goes on. Peter Strzok, Andrew McCabe, the insurance. Bruce and Nellie Orr. That all ties to Ukraine also. Nothing. They got nothing out of it. It fell flat. And the American people said, what? Now they have this phone call. And you got a message from Nancy Pelosi, number 24. Number 24, Nancy Pelosi. And let's see, where's the other one where Nancy is? I had it this morning. Where is the one where Nancy Pelosi talks about it? Give me number 65. Pelosi pushes simple message on impeachment as inquiry barrels forward. New York Times this morning. Pressing lawmakers to maintain a simple and sober message as she declares, we are ready to push forward with a politically divisive process. Give me number 66. The polls have changed dramatically about this, said Pelosi. Our tone must be prayerful, respectful, solemn, worthy of the Constitution. Number 67, Adam Schiff says impeachment inquiry will remain focused on Trump's fundamental breach of his oath of office. He's mentally ill. Take a brief break. Again, we had to be out of here at 9:50. I said 9:10. We're not ready to go, but we got to be out at 9:50 so we can get to the, what is that other show? Instant Replay with Lauren Hunter. Take us to break.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in J next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in J next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and LJ, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. I'm your host, BKP, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Trying to deal with a couple things on the phone at the same time. Okay, so where are we at? Let's go to the Twitter deck. Now, I know when I get started in the morning, I send Lonnie a lot of pictures, and if you don't know how I address the show every day, is what I do is I read the articles. Now, first of all, I just want to tell you, this is the same guy that wrote Clinton Cash, and I said this the other day, and this is not I don't get on here and try to sell books. I really don't. But when you've got all the major networks, and then you got like 60 seconds or 60 minutes, not 60 seconds, 60 minutes, after NFL football, trying Scott Pelley and Nancy Pelosi and all of them coming out trying to go after the president and sell to the American people this morning that we need to impeach this president based on a phone call. We got to get the truth out, okay? And I will be the first to admit, sometimes I get on here and I fumble through. Not that I don't know the truth, but I fumble through it. But I just ask you to do your research. Hunter Biden, Rosemont Capital, Burisma Holdings, okay, China. And this book right here, Peter Schweitzer, Secret Empires, How the American Political Class Hides, Corrupt, and Enriches Family and Friends. And Joe Biden's right on the front page here. And Hunter Biden, Barack Obama, John Kerry. You got to understand this Ukrainian, we'll call it Burisma, $50,000 a month for no idea what the job is. You mean I don't have to go, Daddy? No, you don't have to go, son. So it's not like the kind of job where I got to get up in the morning, get dressed, and be there by 9. Nope, son, you won't have to do a damn thing. You just go home and, and take care of your dead brother's wife. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. Okay. Hunter Biden and Beau Biden's wife, right? You don't have to be there at 9. In fact, you don't even have to know what's going on. We'll handle the rest. There's John Kerry. There's Devin Asher. There's, Rosemont Capital, list goes on. There's the Chinese. So the President of the United States, I get up in the morning and what I try to do is keep up with what direction the media is going. But the President of the United States is tweeting out pretty heavy this morning. So let's go to the tweet deck and let's see what the President has tweeted out this morning since he got up an hour ago. The President tweeted out, Donald J. Trump, the greatest witch hunt in the history of our country. The other tweet, China trade turmoil. China urges a calm and rational solution. Marie Bartoloma at Fox Business. China is doing very poorly while the U.S., under your favorite president's leadership, continues to soar to new heights, and despite the do-nothing Democrats, we have just begun. Here's an hour ago, the president tweeted out, sorry about that. Should have had this on silent. Sorry, folks. I apologize. I should have had that on silent. Okay, coming back. Sorry about that. So, an hour ago, the fake whistleblower complaint is not holding up. Now, the president's going to ask something in a tweet that I want to know, and I think the American people should ask why this happened, but you'll hear it in just a minute. The fake whistleblower complaint is not holding up. It is mostly about the call to the Ukrainian president, which, in the name of transparency, I immediately released to Congress and the public. The whistleblower knew almost nothing. Its secondhand description of the call is a fraud, okay? Now here's the other one 45 minutes ago. After many years, the United States is finally waking up to Beijing's plans and ambitions to pass us as the dominant economic and military superpower in the 21st century. Now, a lot of Americans are waking up to that and realizing, okay, you talk about Hunter Biden and you talk about everything. What about when we talk about, what about those man-made islands out there, military islands in the South China Sea, okay, that Barack Obama gave plenty of leeway for the Chinese to build. Let's see, maybe the Chinese built those islands they swore would be just little vacation spots for their rich Chi-Coms. Maybe they built those at the same time that Hunter Biden and Rosemont Capital was getting $1.5 billion in funding through the Bank of China. Interesting. Read the book. After Beijing's plans and ambitions to pass us as the military dominant economic and military superpower in the 21st century, what's happening now is that the U.S. is finally responding. Thank you, President Trump. This is taking, let's see, where is it at? Let's see. Here's one. They just keep popping in. The fake whistleblower complaint. There you go. Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff illegally made up a fake and terrible statement pretending to be mine as the most important part of the call to the Ukrainian president and read it out loud to Congress and the American people. It bore no relationship to what I said on the call. Arrest for treason. Let's arrest Schiff for treason. I'm with that. I'm with that. Let's arrest him for treason. I get that. I'll go with that. Again, the president of Ukraine said there was zero pressure put on him by me. Case closed. 35 minutes ago, the president said, who changed the long-standing whistleblower rules just before submittal of the fake whistleblower report drained the swamp? Now, if you don't know this, the whistleblower rules to file a report used to have to be first-hand information. You used to have first-hand information. Right before the President of the United States, this whistleblower came out about this phone call to Ukraine on the President of the United States, they changed the whistleblower rule to allow for second-hand and third-hand information to be considered for a whistleblower report. Yes, that was just changed. Interesting, right? And then Donald Trump wrote hashtag fake whistleblower. That was 35 minutes ago. So the President of the United States is not putting up with it. Let me see if there's anything new in the last 35 minutes. But those are the tweets. Look up for yourself. The whistleblower rule, okay, was changed right before. The whistleblower rule was changed right before this whistleblower complaint was filed. Interesting. Who wrote this complaint? What lawyer wrote this complaint? Why are they upholding and going to protect this whistleblower? Which you know what? I don't want to mess up I don't want to mess up being able to have a whistleblower. There are times it is very necessary to do that. But in this case right here, don't you wish they would have protected Epstein like they did, like they're going to do this whistleblower? Interesting, okay? I'm your host. Yeah, Epstein, if they would have protected him, would have brought down what? Maybe Clinton, maybe George Mitchell, maybe the list would go on, Prince Andrew, right? But and he's dead. But the whistleblower could take down who? Donald Trump? It's been the plan all along. Take us to a brief break and we'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
The summer truck event is here at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. So come get a payload of savings on Georgia's favorite trucks, like over $11,000 off new Silverado crew cabs, or more than $6,000 off Colorado crew cabs. Every Chevy truck and SUV is discounted for this special event. Don't miss out. The summer truck event at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevy trucks always cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Give me, let's see. They're all worried about people complying with subpoenas, and they think we will not find out about their corruption right here at home. So this week with George Stephanopoulos, number 10 whistleblower complaint. Here is the complaint right here. Okay, right here, whistleblower complaint number 10. Now, this is from Red State. There's a lot of articles out there, but from Red State, okay. 6:30 p.m. on September 27th. Intel community secretly changed the whistleblower rules to allow the Trump-Ukraine complaint just days before it was filed. They changed the rules. This is a major, major development in the Trump-Ukraine saga, and it points exactly at what a lot of people suspected. The Federalist Sean Davis has discovered that the intel community secretly changed the rules governing whistleblowers, including amending the required form in order to allow second-hand information to surface. This happened just days before the Trump-Ukraine whistleblower complaint was filed. Now, you got to keep in mind the whistleblower complaint that you keep hearing about, the media tries to stay away from telling you this is not the direct connect to the complaint. This is a hearsay complaint, okay? Sean Davis, breaking the intelligence community, secretly eliminated a requirement that the whistleblower complaint contain only direct, first-hand knowledge of wrongdoing allegations. The new version of the complaint form allowing hearsay was secretly revised last month. So if you're whistleblower, you had to have direct knowledge of the information that you were, putting on the complaint. They changed it just days before to allow hearsay, okay? A brand new version of the whistleblower complaint form, which was not made public until after the transcript of the Trump's July 25th phone call with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky and the complaint addressed to Congress were made public, eliminates the first-hand knowledge requirement and allows employees to file whistleblower complaints even if they have zero direct knowledge of underlying evidence and only heard about wrongdoing from others. Yeah, I mean, we don't need, okay? How about this one? If Giuliani is not causing Biden some problems, this is from Variety. This came out, let's see, I don't have the date on this. This came out September 29th, yesterday, okay, at 2:16 p.m. Biden campaign presses TV news to stop interviewing Giuliani. All right? Joe Biden's presidential campaign on Sunday urged major U.S. TV news outlets to cease booking Giuliani, President Trump's personal attorney, as a guest, citing his false. Giuliani likes to spread false, debunk conspiracy theories on behalf of the White House. So they don't want you to hear any longer, the campaign, that Biden's campaign doesn't want you to hear any longer what, let me see if there's any more tweets, any fresh tweets from the president. Okay. Let's go through our picture book because we have to get out of here at 9:50 this morning in a little bit. We got to get out of here in about 20 minutes for instant replay. That's on Team FYN Sports Facebook page. Team FYN Sports Facebook page at 10:10. So on Mondays, I got to get out at 9:50. Let's do this. Let's go through the polling. Now, all of a sudden, we've got polling. So let's grab that. Let's see what we got here. CNN, number 38, impeachment inquiry to the President Trump is. CBS poll, 55% say impeachment probe is necessary. Why is it necessary? Why is it necessary? We're up to 55% all of a sudden. Okay. Number 39, this is another CNN. Approve. Republicans disapprove Republicans. Oh, they're running this narrative all morning long. Let's get number 40. How serious is it that Trump encouraged Ukraine to investigate Biden and his son? 63%, very serious, not serious. Okay, number 42. Fox put this up as a CBS. President Trump's actions on Ukraine. Proper, 28. Not proper, but illegal, 31. But legal. Not proper, but legal, 31. Illegal, 41. Okay? Let's get to some more polling. I want to look at all of the polling they're putting out and what narratives they have. Here's another byline. 74, right out of the box, 6:03 a.m. when they get started. Poll, 55% of Americans say they approve of a congressional Democrats' impeachment inquiry into Trump on Ukraine. Into Trump on Ukraine. It is mesmerizing to me how they could turn this around on Trump in Ukraine. But they're working on it very hard. Number 73. 6:01 a.m. right out of the box. Do you approve of the House formally starting an impeachment inquiry into the president? 49% said yes. That's an NPR PBS NewsHour Marist poll. Okay. See if I can get some more polling information. 2020 Democrat nomination in Nevada, 63. 63 polling right now with Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, 22, and Elizabeth Warren, 18% there. 63. There you go. In Nevada.
Poll numbers and I get confused.
All right. 63. There it is. Joe Biden, 22%. Bernie's 22%, that's Nevada. Now, look at the lead that Joe still supposedly has in South Carolina. Take that out of my ear, please. Number 62. So supposedly in South Carolina, Joe still got 37%. Elizabeth Warren trails behind with 16. Okay? Look at more poll numbers they want to look at. Before MSNBC this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, number 54. This is what they did at 5 o'clock in the morning. Proper, 28. Not proper, but legal, 31. Illegal, 41. All right. Number 53, MSNBC. President Trump's encouragement of a foreign leader to investigate his political rival is a... You could call Joe Biden his political rival, and what will happen now is they will say, if Biden does not make it as the front runner, much like Hillary, okay, and Trump's reelected, he will be an illegitimate president once again, right? According to the deep state. Serious problem, 63. Not serious problem, 36. Okay, number 52. Oh, wait a minute. Did I give you that last one? Let's go with the 53. I don't know if I gave it to you. Did we have that up there? President Trump's encouragement. There you go. 52. Go to 52. How surprised were you that President Trump encouraged the Ukrainian president to investigate? How surprised? 17 cents. Not surprised at all. I wasn't surprised at all. This is probably the first damn polling number. I wasn't surprised at all. Damn it. You guys need to check into that. Ukrainian people need to check into that. Biden and Hunter Biden. Number 51. Congressional Democrats start impeachment inquiry into the president. There's that approval again. And this is 4:01 a.m. Central Time. 5 o'clock in the morning, straight out. This will be the narrative all day long, okay? Now, number 49, the mentally ill Adam Schiff intelligence panel has deal to hear whistleblowers' testimony, okay? They're going to hear the whistleblower's testimony. Let's see. I think I'm going to bypass some of these I sent you, Lonnie, that I don't think are really necessary. I showed you the CNN. Nancy Pelosi, okay, 36. Nancy Pelosi, impeachment inquiry about patriotism. Patriotism, seriously? Says President Trump gave Democrats no choice but to pursue it. Number 34, Jim Jordan, Republicans defend Trump in Ukraine scandal, focusing on hearsay. Joe and Hunter, the word, though, let's see, whistleblower fallout. Let's see what else, CNN, whistleblower fallout. This is the way they're presenting it. Number 33, Republicans defend Trump in Ukraine scandal. Another one by CNN, number 32, Lindsey Graham said 0. What do you think? What do you think about this? 0. Okay, Republicans defend. And here's House Intel will subpoena Giuliani, number 31. Giuliani said, will you comply? Now listen, all right, I'm not being anti-Trump, okay? I got my hats here, Trump. I got vote Trump. I got Trump here. Let's see, I got drain the swamp Trump, okay? But I always thought that Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump were like in city slickers. These two city slickers went across the country. But I got to give Giuliani credit, all right? Number 30, House Intel Committee will subpoena Giuliani. Now, here's number 29 I was talking about earlier, and I'm going to stop here just a second because the American people need to get a clear picture on this, okay? First of all, we have the Intel Committee. We have a whistleblower complaint form. It's a whistleblower complaint form. If you find something in the government that you feel you need to bring to the attention of the IG, Inspector General, and you need it looked at, you are protected under what's whistleblower status. And you go and you get a form, a private form, and you have it filled out, whatever, and you state your complaint or report what you saw, and you turn it in. And then your anonymity, right, Lonnie? Did I get that right? Anonymity?
Anonymity, yeah.
Anonymity, right. I got that right. We don't know who you are. They won't tell anybody who you are, right? They will keep your name quiet. And they will protect you at all costs to make sure you're never exposed and at risk. So we changed the form. This is very simple. We changed the form, and that's factual. You can go look it up. Just days before. Now, a whistleblower was required to have firsthand information. Yes, I saw this myself. I heard it myself. I was in the room myself. This is my firsthand account of what took place. Just days before this whistleblower filed the complaint, the Intel community changed the form to allow hearsay. Well, somebody that was in the room told me. Somebody that was on the phone told me. So hearsay is allowed now in the whistleblower complaint, conveniently just 2 days before the complaint. So now the whistleblower is being considered by the President of the United States, myself, as a spy. I believe we have spies in the White House. The whistleblower, along with everybody else who wrote this, his attorneys who wrote this complaint for he or she, they feel they're in danger because, you know, Trump said they were spies, and at one time we used to execute spies. Just saying. So whistleblower's lawyer says his safety at grave risk. So we've made a commitment, okay, to take care. Let's go to 28. 28, like every American, I deserve to meet my accuser. Trump says, hey, I got an accuser, especially when this accuser, a so-called whistleblower, represented a perfect conversation with a foreign leader in a totally inaccurate and fraudulent way, then Schiff made up what actually said by lying. Okay? Number 27. I want Schiff questioned at the highest level for fraud and treason. I do too. But the whistleblower's at risk. We will do everything in the deep state to protect this phony fraud of a whistleblower and keep this whistleblower safe at all times to make sure we can do what? Take out the President of the United States. That whistleblower will be safe at all times. Number 23. But then we will go and create a total, complete lie about a rape in this country by this young man. And number 21, this guy is murdered allegedly in his jail cell that's ruled a suicide because we didn't feel he was in grave danger. Okay, we did not want Democrats exposed for child rape, molestation, pedophiles, these pieces of garbage. But we're going to keep this whistleblower safe because what could it do? What could the whistleblower do? Actually participate in removing the President of the United States of America. I'll take a brief break, come back. We've got 2 or 3 more minutes before we close the day.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Elijah, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
8 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
You know, the Obama administration did everything they could to campaign against Netanyahu and Israel. I mean, the hypocrisy of the Democrats with what we have done around the world. Obama did everything in the world to get Netanyahu out of office, okay? Let me see, I had it here right just a minute ago. Okay, GOP lawmakers blast Trump for quoting pastor warning of civil war over impeachment. Republican Adam Zingiger, Illinois, on Sunday criticized President Trump for quoting a pastor saying impeachment could trigger a civil war-like fracture in this country. I have visited nations ravaged by civil war. Kinzinger tweeted, I have never imagined such a quote to be repeated by a president. This is beyond repugnant. Okay. Donald J. Trump replied, if the Democrats are successful in removing the president from office, which they will never be, it will cause civil war-like fracture in the nation from which our country will never hear. Pastor Robert Jeffries, okay? It would. Jeffries is correct. If the president is impeached and removed from office, okay? End of story. If he is impeached and removed from office, it will definitely start, or it would be a civil war in this country. You could talk about his 38% base being so strong. You're going to be shocked. You would be shocked of how strong that base is if for any reason he was impeached and removed from office. I'm your host, BKP. It is time for me to get out of here every Monday. I for sure will be able to talk about impeachment tomorrow, don't you think? Do you think the Democrats will just come out this afternoon and say we're wrong? I don't think so. So I'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. And I've got to get out of the way here because it's time for Instant Replay, North Georgia's only live Monday morning sports show, online sports show, Instant Replay with Lauren Hunter on Team FYN Sports Facebook page. So go to Team FYN. You see me packing? I mean, I got to pack. I got to get out of here. Team FYN Sports Facebook page. Take us out of here, Lonnie. See you tomorrow morning.